10 seconds remaining.
So we have LFY versus
5
VGJ.Storm.
seconds remaining.
The best in China versus the best in America, some would say. Well, maybe not VGJ.Storm, but there, one day, I believe in the pack of KBBQ. I believe in the power of Jack. Jack, of course, the manager. You guys all know Jack, the legend.
LFY's
He is the
turn
manager
to
of these
ban.
boys. He's going to carry them to the top. I believe it. Here we go. LFY. This could be tough for VGJ.Storm. Can KBBQ channel his power into VGJ.Storm to allow them to bring down the LGD.F.Y
10
giants?
seconds remaining.
Bans come through.
5 seconds
Omni
remaining.
Knight. One of the favourites of VGJ.Storm. It's taken away from them.
Dire team ban.
VGJ.Storm.
LFY's turn to ban.
The Eraser, Medusa, and DP banning out all these cores. Bit of an interesting approach for the draft for VGJ.Storm. Third ban for LG.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team pick. LFY's turn to
Bang.
Ten seconds remaining. LFY's turn to pick.
Elder Titan.
Dire team pick.
Shadow Demon.
LFY's turn to
Dusk.
Ten seconds remaining. Dire team ban. Ten seconds LFY's turn to ban.
Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, back to English. Back to English. We have Tuskbane picked up for VGJ.Storm.
10 seconds
I'm being
remaining.
possessed.
5 seconds remaining.
Right, guys, back to serious mode. Can we get some serious faces in the chat? Come on. It's back to serious casting. The serious sloth. There we go. Let's get some serious sloths in. That's how we bring the chat back down to seriousness.
Dire team ban.
So, Tuskbane, Elder Titan's Shadow Demon, the bans, the Brewmaster, the Puck, the Morphling, banned out by VGJ.Storm. Oh yeah, VGJ.Storm continue to just ban out all the hard carries. All those big old cores.
10 seconds remaining.
See the fourth ban
5 seconds remaining.
for VGJ.Storm. See what they want to do. Is it going to be yet another core? Maybe. Maybe they do ban out your Terrorblade or something like that. Wouldn't be surprised. I mean, the two supports are already out there for LGD.F.Y. And indeed, there's another carry banned out. They ban out the PL. So a lot of limited carries. We might see some interesting picks because of all these bans. Yeah, Luna and Terrorblade are still there. Interesting that they actually banned the PL over the Luna. I feel like LFY with the Shadow Demon, Luna should be the biggest
10
worry.
seconds remaining.
See what it can take.
5 seconds remaining.
Is it going to be that ready to sort of ride on the illusion strategy for LFY. Could certainly be. Void is also there. Yeah. Basis Void, definitely one we could see for both of these teams. And they'll pick up the mid laner, LFY. They grab themselves the Queen of Pain. Okay. Always nice to see a bit of quad performance. And these guys can expect to see a lot of fun from boys on Y.
5 seconds remaining.
Super quap, quite literally. Void still there. Void, Terrorblade, and Luna there. They're sort of the carriers that are screaming out as missing, and Void could be very good in both senses. They prefer into the reserve. Well, and the reserve time. VGJ.Storm go. What do they want to grab with the Tuscan Bane? Of all these bans, they've sort of limited themselves as well. What do
LFY's turn to...
Okay, it's a little different. Get the Doom pickup. Response to the quad.
Dire team pick. Luna.
And instantly there's the Luna. Hey, yeah, put your hands up if you expected Luna. Hey, we all did. Luna, Shadow Demon, LFY have got their hands on it. That's pretty scary. I think for VGJ.Storm, they got to be worried about that.
10
They don't have a lot of wave clear as well. They have the Tusk and the Scorched Earth. That's it at the moment. They need something to deal with these illusions. Yeah, hands up in chat. Good to see. SD Luna. We'll expect that. It's back. It is. You thought he nerfed it, but it slowly is crawling back. It's very strong in the meta once again. Storm Spirit. Selection here for the very aptly named VGJ.Storm. Okay. So we're leaving their carry till last, and LFY still there.
10 seconds remaining.
You'd imagine, yeah, that off lane is their final. Lifestealer will be banned out by LFY. There's not a lot of carries left in the pool. They could try. I mean, they do keep picking Terrorblade, but they put it in the mid the last few times. This game, I don't know if you can play a lot of AoE. And, well, actually, especially with the Elder Time, you don't want to play Terrorblade with the armor reduction. It sounds pretty suicidal to pick Terrorblade into this.
Remaining.
Final ban for VGJ.Storm. What are you banning here?
Team pick.
Nyx Assassin. Okay. And an instant pick. They'll take themselves the Weaver. Alright, okay. I mean, I'm already seeing the issue where if this Lunar SD gets fat, I don't know how VGJ.Storm can deal with it. At the same time, though, it is a good game for Weaver and the Storm. We've seen Storm do this before. Where they pick, VGJ.Storm do this before. They pick Weaver and the Storm. Because if you look at the lockdown on LFY, it isn't great. There isn't really, there's disruption into Stomp. That's about it. Other than that, you're going to have a pretty free game in terms of moving around as a Weaver and a Storm. But that doesn't necessarily win the game, of course. There's going to be other issues. And it doesn't matter if you can move around as much as you want if your lanes are getting pushed down by a Luna and a Shadow Demon that you can't deal with. So we'll see how it plans out. And LGD.Forever, they do still have this final pick. Free Storm game, but should we call up Blitz? What do they want to take? People in the chat saying Furion. Could see Nature's Prophet.
Dragon Knight.
No, it's going to be the DK, actually. So it is going to be the offlane Quap. No, sure, it's going to be Super DK. Super has to play DK. Yeah, so it'll be the offlane Queen of Pain. Because Super... Surely Super plays the Dragon. But that is his hero. He is the Dragon Knight. I imagine we'll see Quap go to the offlane, mind control style. Super is... He plays a lot of DK. He loves it. Maybe he was thinking about playing the Quap, but then he sort of got cold feet at the end, and he was like, I'll play Quap. And then the team's like, are you sure, Super? He's like, yes, I think I can do it. And then sort of as the draft goes on, he's like, oh, guys, I can't do it. Pick me the Dragon Knight. Pick me the Dragon. And then they're like, okay, Super, we'll pick the Dragon. He was so close to being able to break away. Oh, and he still is. He's not playing it. Super has a DK on his team, and he's not the one playing it. What is this? He's out. Is he having an identity crisis? I mean, I guess it is the DK offline. We saw VGJ.Storm do it before. Oh, no, he swapped back. He swapped back. He was like, oh, God, I picked the wrong hero. I picked the wrong hero. He's like, I can't play Quap. I need the Dragon Knight. I need it. He's back. The double debate. Oh, classic Super. He gets his DK. He's going to swap again. I don't know. Can you swap again? I don't even know. I'm pretty sure it's staying on the DK. It was just debating everyone who's like, look, I can play other heroes. A psych.
Prepare
just
for
kidding.
battle.
Super DK. Alright, so what we got, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to this game. Oh, let me just... the start. So, saved myself a job now if I have to move them again. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. This is VGJ.Storm versus LFY. LFY. We have Super playing his Dragon Knight, as expected. DDC on the Shadow Demon. Arfu. Elder Titan. Monet on Luna. And, of course, up it is In Flame on the offlane Queen of Pain. VGJ.Storm, Stanking, Support Bane, Rio, the mid Storm. Oh, Storm Spirit. Careful here, boy.
30 seconds to battle.
He's aware. Lee, Tusk. Oh, Monet. Oh, I got a sneeze. Apologies. KP is playing the Doom up top. Snaking Weaver. Aim playing Quap.
The battle begins.
Oh, you guys are also polite, saying bless you. Thank you. Thank you, champ. Well, let's see how this goes. I'm interested to see how the offlane Quap goes in this lane. Like, I guess the high amount of burst is nice against the Weaver, to be fair. Got the backup of Flea, but I feel like this Quap's got potential. Oh, actually, he went level 1 dagger. Oh, he's in trouble. Yeah, he has to TP out. Oh, it's not. Oh, 280. Well, I saw him at 3. He may have gone even lower. Oh, that was close. Nearly getting punished for having that dagger at level 1. Which you do obviously want, but sometimes, you know, having that blink available is enough. And he's got the backup now of Arfu. They'll go for the dual lanes here. Bottom lane. KP being hunted. EDC's got his eyes on him. Mid lane. Aggression coming in for Stanking. They look to zone. Super out. Top fleet. To go in. Quap. Could be scary, I feel. This is a powerful lane from LFY. Quap and Elder Titan. Super CS, how we're looking 3-1, 4-2. Tanking trying to do his best to make sure that there's an easy opening for the lane for Rio.
Denied.
Bottom lane, another bit of a go. KP, with a disruption setup, trying to close the gap around him. Pointing Scorched Earth, with the movement speed should get him out of there. Same time up top. Oh, Inflame is falling low. He's going to go down. That will be your first blood. Arfu. Oh, he's not going to get it. The salve does get cancelled, but using that salve there buys enough time for Fleet to escape and not lose his life. Salve usage saving that man's life. Your first blood for VGJ.Storm up top. Moving on to Snake King. She's away. See what I can get here. Pistol line up Rio. Stan King's on his way back. Lane grabs the illusion ring. KP heading to the side jungle. Mono. CS under the tower. Alright for him the moment. 8 to 9. Gonna get these CS. Got that one. Got that one. Oh, didn't get that one though. Flame just trying to build towards null. Look at those early stats in this lane. Ping's up top. Arfu keeping an eye on the situation, trying to watch out for movements up and down. Stan King is on his way from mid towards the top lane. Can get it. Top they go. Moving in onto Inflame. Hard to do, as the Blink will get himself out of harm's way. Bottom lane, Monet and KP just trading farm. Storm. 14-7 against 9 for 2 is super. Still maintaining a lead, and there's a wraparound coming in from Flea. I look to try and catch out this DK from the back of it all. He has got the 2 points in Dragon's Blood. So he is beefing, he's perfect control. They are just about doing it there. Really nice sharp block from Flea. They turn with the brief fire, damage reduction, buying him some time, but it's not enough. VGJ.Storm close in. Surely they get this kill. They do. They'll finally bring him down. Same time, Bane will get picked off down on the bottom lane. He heads down with a rotation, but Arthur and DDC there to punish him. But the bigger kill certainly happening in the mid lane. VGJ.Storm taking down the Dragon Knight.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Where they can head next. Rio takes the Hastery. DDC and Arfusa heavily backing up Mono now. Making sure they can alleviate any sort of pressure that comes onto him on this bottom lane. KP, he's heading down. Level 3 on the Doom. Go for the setup. Got the chance to close the gap. Stan King will be there. Backing up KP, trying to help him out. Flea actually TPing through as well, as VGJ.Storm look to turn it. The sharp block and the snowball, as well as the blast onto Arfu. And Arfu will go down. Good reaction from VGJ.Storm, coming in with the TPs, saving a teammate, getting a kill. 3 for 1. VGJ.Storm are having the better success with these rotations. Top lane CS, 16 for 7, 13 for 3. So Inflame is able to have a better time here. Say that. And he goes down. Mid lane, super being gone on again. VGJ.Storm moving in at the same time down bottom. Doom was taken out by the tri-lane. Bigger problem again being that Super is getting punished in this mid lane. He'll pop the 1 charges. Is it enough to keep him alive? It's so close. They need a few more touches. Ryo, he bottles up, goes back in with the magical burst. Will get the kill. It takes them so much to bring down the DK, but they are able to do it twice now. Monet, level 6. Snake King, and they're just hitting level 5. They'd have to share his lane a little heavier with the supports. Arfu stacking the Ancients there with the Spirit. He's actually going to be able to find himself an Invis. Could set up something onto the Luna here. Got eyes on him. This would be a lovely kill for VGJ to try and take. Not too easy though. They do need KP as well. I think that between the two of them, 2 supports, unlikely to be quite enough control. They've got the Nightmare to help close the gap. Monet is still hovering around this area. They have got 3 close to him now. Flea could look to open up. Apologies, we do miss the kill up top as it looks like they're moving Sonic Wave. Captures the people off guard. The bottom lane. Oh, it's a bit of a bait though. LFY just turns with the Eclipse on Monet. They just kill the Bane. And I guess that was always going to be one of the problems, trying to fight into the Luna away from the creep wave when she did have the Eclipse online. KP being body blocked up by Arfu. The Lucent Beam into the stomp. Beautifully done by LFY. The Shards, Stanking, looking for a bit of a return kill, and they will get it onto Arfu. For 1 charge. He's actually looking to juke it out, but the snowball's there from Flea.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
They'll find it. 7 minutes in. 5 for 5. What is the thing under Quap? That is the Slark Sunken Relic. You know when we used to have that ball thing. If you got the balls into the rare one, you get the Sunken Relic. Mid lane, Super Beam gone. Disrupted. Jump forward. Ooh! Zip out just in time. Rio gets to safety. It was close though. Flame turning up and trying to turn things around. They will keep Super alive. Might chase him off through a little bit, but at the same time they do have to respect Monet, as we've seen turned around a few of these fights. Very hard to go on. Come down with the Enfeeble, trying to slow his farm, but as you can see he's doing very well in this lane. 41 for 29. Net worth as well with the kills he's been involved in. Top of the board as he is on the Luna for the setup. Follows through. They have enough damage, is close, not quite enough though. They managed to get KP out of their VGJ.Storm. Arfu's the one in trouble. Grounded. Does have the sleep available. We could try and go for Monet. Roll towards VGJ.Storm, moving in as 4. They've brought Snaking in with a rotation, and it's a big rotation as well. They get 1. Can he get more? That's the question. And they dive for this Luna. They're going to try. TP starting to come in from LFY, trying to help Monet. They've got a defensive disruption. DDC buys some time for the Luna, but the Luna still goes down. VGJ.Storm get the kill. Keep rolling it forward. Now they have to get out because Super's TP'd in. Like VGJ.Storm will get everyone out of there, so a very, very good aggressive play from VGJ.Storm. They get 2 kills, they get that Luna, and they keep everyone alive. Also getting Snaking involved in the action as well.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Mid lane, Rio is low on mana. He's dead, surely. Goodbye, Rio. Arfu takes the kill as he slams down his feet. Has to be careful playing around with low mana, Rio. As Inflame will be more than happy to close the gap on the Quap.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
King heads towards mid. We'll look to soak up some of that XP. Snaking finds himself an arcane rune. Super level 8 on the DK, but falling behind a little bit on net worth. Top lane, Inflame, we'll see if we get a bit of a touch onto KP. Does still have the Sonic Wave, so that with the double damage rune would have almost certainly been enough to take down that dude.
Dire's structures are fortified.
Super already starting to back away down bottom. There's a lot of them off the map. Know that VGJ.Storm's hunting for something. Very well be that with the someone's on this bottom lane. Rio Snaking with 2 cores, joining forces to push in. Got the shards out. The back, Super already TP'd out of this one. So LFY will abandon this bottom lane, let this one go. 1-8 is finding the trade. Keeping the creep wave alive, tanking the tower as he salves up. It's here, get 1 gone. In the jungle, Fiend's Grip from Stanking has put out our food. They're bringing in the damage. Flea's there, as well as Rio. As he zips straight across, claims the life of the Elder Dragon. Kill, they get the tower. Now with the wraparound to mid, maybe they can look to get even more. Towards Super, he's going to immediately pop the Elder Dragon form, turn onto the Doom. A little short snowball to find a space to get him out, but oh, the Sonic Wave from Inflame comes out onto 2 Flea, pops the stick charges. Is it going to be enough to keep him alive? I think the poison should kill him. Oh, jeez, he makes it. Oh, I thought the dagger would be enough, but it wasn't. He does get back to safety. Mid lane, taking help back with the stun. Time lapses himself back to full health.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Super's out. Pushing forward, wanting to make the most of the Elder Dragon form, getting some of the touches onto the tower. Command is complete for Monet. Farm game will continue for this Luna. He is at the top. It's going to be very hard for the Weaver to catch up unless VGJ.Storm can find the kills. This is always going to be the problem with this SD Luna strat. The Luna gets fat. The game could become pretty rough with VGJ.Storm. But at the moment, they're doing a good job of controlling the game. Very close between the two sides. Flame. He's found Flea, this time Flea. He has no TP to get himself back to safety. He'll secure that from DDC. Getting a stomp onto Stanking there. Thinking about looking for more, but they'll see the Doom back off. Worried about the ultimate being dropped down onto Inflame. Flame making the jump onto Rip. He has a full tank of mana. Should be able to get himself easily out of range. It will do. They can't chase that. Top lane snaking. Going in onto Monet. Doesn't want to dive the tower though. I'm worried about backup being there from LFY. But probably have got away with diving for that. Mid lane. Tanking. Or DDC back with a nightmare. Super and DDC, they're looking for revenge. See if they can hunt down Stanking, but he goes into the trees, TP's out back to safety. He'll be fine. Top lane. Oh! The stomp into the Eclipse. Beautifully done there. That ward setup literally just placed down, giving them that chance for the heads-up play to burst the Weaver before he can get a single one of his spell off. Very nice, very smooth. But the Trail of Discord complete now, Inflame. Level 11 on Quap. VGJ.Storm moving around with smoke. Put their eyes onto Monet. Monet always a little out on his own. And there surely is no saving. He's going to oh, the stomps. No, it's not enough. Lee's already in with the snowball. And Monet will get caught out. Big kill for VGJ.Storm. They have to keep hunting down this Luna. Cannot let her get the free farm that she's after. It takes a lot, but it's worth it. Super. Same old build for him. Shadow Blade is on the shopping list. Been a bit of a slow start for him. Did receive a lot of hate in the mid lane. Jump forward. They're trying to make it go onto KP. KP. He's protected a little bit by the defensive nightmare, but oh, the Shadow Poison just pops him. He's down. VGJ.Storm looking for return kills. They got the grab. He does get the Sonic Wave out in time. Onto 3. Oh, the ult does clip Rio. It's not enough damage. So LFY lose their quap for the Doom. VGJ.Storm again making the most of these fights. Keeping the trade favoring them. All in all, close game. 10 for 9. 1-8. Moving back down for bottom. And pushing in. See what they can do, LFY. They have the Elder Dragon form up. Pretty much full 1 charges as well. Try and push with this. And looks like that's the intention. They've got 5 heroes here. Straight in. D-Ward. They'll go in on this. They will take this tower. No sort of defense attempt from VGJ. It's pretty scary when you've got a Dragon and Luna running down the lane at you. Shadow Blade. Complete for the DK. Rio. Working on his Bloodstone. He's closing in on it. Still doing very well on the Storm Spree. Second highest in net worth. Managed to get himself a few juicy kills as we've seen. Only gone down the once this game. Snaking's build. Straight for Diffusal. Still working on it. Now smoke up. He's got a haste rune to play around with as well, Snake King.
Radiant are scanning.
See what they can get. 2 supports, Stan King and Fleet. Head straight up to the top lane. Got their sights set on Inflame. Flame shoves the wave. Gives himself to the trees. Oh, he's coming back in. Know that he's likely to be around here. Stan King just has to find the opening with the Fiend's Grip, and he's got it. Fiend's Grip allowing KP to close the gap for the Doom. And there is no escape for Inflame.
You're weak in lowest.
Not very many ways you can deal with being Fiend's Grip from the shadows. Impossible to stop that kill from happening. VGJ.Storm getting off with the execution. Towards Arfu. Arfu going for the TP. And he managed to force him away from this tower though. So VGJ.Storm look to claim their second tier 1 tower.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Ancients for a moment. Keeping him at the top of net worth. Closing that gap on the Manta style.
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
With that Shadow Blade, we'll see if he can set up anything big.
Mighty
18 minutes in. Still very close between the two. We can expect things to kick off once Rio has the Bloodstone. You just see, get the D-ward of the wars that we just saw pop down. Top they go. A minute the Elder Dragon form for this setup. Won't find kills. Maybe they'll be able to push with it. They're sweeping through the jungle. They really want to find someone. They're not going to get much at all there with that ult, as it seems. Snake King getting a lot of space down bottom. With this space, it's going to be very close to having Diffusal Blade at its completion. Nice things out top from LFY. They want to take down this tower. They've got a little bit left on the Dragon Form. They've got the push going. Fortification will come out from VGJ.Storm. I'm stanking and KP here. They may look to try and defend. Fleet heading up towards top as well.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Will be spotted out by the Shard. Who knows what's up? Goes for a Shard play. Won't quite get it. Actually managed to block off Arfu. But there's a lot of heroes here that are ready to turn. In fact, it's the full 5-man of LFY. VGJ have to be careful. Fleet, he's overstepped the mark. He's down. The rest get forced back. With the numbers advantage, LFY will certainly get away with this push. Mono moving in. This tower will give him the money for the Manta style complete. Mid lane, just looking for the trade. Snake King grabs a DD. Actually changes up his build rather than going for the Diffusal Blade that he had the money for. Looks to prioritize that of the Lincoln Sphere instead.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Tier 2 is taken. Tier 1 is protected by LFY.
Haste. Stupendous.
This Luna certainly going to be a problem, as we thought.
Worthy tribute.
Can the Storm deal with it? That's the question. Maybe the Storm can play around it enough. Get enough damage, especially before Monet has the BKB. But once the BKB is here on the Luna, there is going to be a lot of difficulty in holding back these sort of pushes. LFY, they just move in, claiming towers with ease with the punch that this Luna offers at this stage of the game. Looking for the trade though, and VGJ.Storm also with their own bit of pushing power. We'll get a tier 2 for a tier 2. So that mid lane, the most important one. And the tier 2 for the LFY still stands.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Oh, that was ambitious. They were hoping that Super found the chance to get the stun off, but it looks like he didn't. Well, he didn't. Anyway, they managed to get that stun out of the disruption. They would have got the kill. far as I'm aware, it's instant, so I guess just a bit of a misclick. As DK was unable to get that. Free escape for Rio. He works towards his Orchid. Inflame has the yours complete. Super after his Shadow Blade. Closing in on the BKB step by step. 747 certainly playing a very, very clean game on the Storm Spirit in terms of died earlier. But other than that, finding good amounts of farm. Bottom lane, eyes onto Snaking. Super trying to close the gap with the Shadow Blade. Can he find the stun? They got the Lucid Beam. They've done the Sentry. They have landed the stun, and they should have the burst. Do indeed. Every ult plus more being thrown down onto that poor old Weaver. But it's worth it. They get the Weaver out of the game. They claim a tier 1, and they'll also get a tier 2 off the back of getting that man out of the lane. Second tower for the push of LFY.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Banking's out. 4k lead now for the side of LFY. Even though it is just an 11 for 11, it is this pushing power. The fact that LFY are able to take these structures with the ST Luna and with the Luna that is about to have her BKB. Lee is able to claim the Blink Dagger done. And Lincoln's nearly complete for snaking, but still the damage output is going to be the issue for VGJ.Storm in these fights. They're looking towards Rio to do the majority of it. Of course, snaking yet to have a big damage. I'm sure the level 10 talent does help, having that extra bit of mana break. And you are still going to have a fair bit of physical, but there's no sort of big item that's going to help them cut through, for instance, Super's Dragon Knight. KP doing. Nearly has his own BKB. That is Lincoln's complete. Monet and Super moving into the pit. DK to tank, Monet to deal the damage. Who's going to come in and help? Good question. Shard. Now they know what's going on. Can they get in? They do have the sentry down, so they get the quick pick onto DDC on the side. No! There's going to be the backup. Oh, this Elder Titan. Oh, they've got to move away from this one. It'll clip onto Stanking. The rest do spread away. Monet moves in with the BKB and the ultimate. Oh, the BKB came out on KP. He literally got it delivered, popped it, but he dies just at the last moment. So that's the BKB expended. It wasn't quite delivered soon enough. He'd already taken too much from the Eclipse. Rio zips in, trying for a steal, but it's already picked up by Monet as they get the Roshan, get the Aegis. Lee, Snowball, blink out. He should be fine. They'll see if they can catch him. But these Dukes may just say, no. Arfu and Super, they found him. The Spirit's on point. Lee, he is down as well. And off the back of that fight, things starting to look very rough for VGJ.Storm. Tier 1 still stands. Monet's in straight away. Clean off this push, even gets the tower tonight. Shadow Demon Luna. It's a strong combo, and it's not really the combo. It's actually just been the heroes individually this game. You know, DDC's been making some fantastic saves with the disruption. How do VGJ.Storm put a stop to the kind of push that LFY can pull together? Monet now hitting level 18. He doesn't care about being enfeebled at this stage with the amount of damage he has. As they move in, take a tier 3. KP pots the BKB, trying to commit. They zip forward, they put the silence onto DDC. Now take down one, DDC is down. Still trying to commit for the melee racks, but Monet, he's not going to be able to get away with it. Oh, yes he is. He gets the chance for the BKB. Just kidding. That'll be the racks down. And look at this damage. Flea is... Ooh, he will live. He gets out of there. The racks are down. LFY got what they came for. Sure, they lost 2 supports, but still the Aegis is intact. So they will play around with this and back off. Zip forward. 747 coming. Oh no! He zips into his... Oh my god. GG. He zips in. Snake King gets bursted by the Sonic Wave. KP is not going to be getting out of this one either. There'll be a buyback from Snake King. Oh, these are some big kills that they're giving away. As there's now a 12k lead. Oh dear, oh dear. With that blink on super, there's also another way to get the catch. Monet, he ain't got time for going back to base. He'll soak up the shrine. Life steal up a little bit. Keep himself out on the map. And head down to bottom. They're going to go for another push. Try and get another usage out of having this Aegis. Which is going to be very, very likely. Clips is available as well. The VGJ.Storm have to be very scared. Oh, super. He found the blink stun. Oh, but it wasn't enough. Snakey. Oh, it doesn't matter. He time-lapses, but he's still dead. Lee now in trouble as well. Pop down the shards, but Inflame jumps across. 747. And he goes out, he goes. I mean, how... Is there any chance that LFY throw this? I don't think so. This team is not a team that is used to... LFY don't throw. These guys are very good at just shutting up a game when they have a lead. He's in, he's out. That's about all he can do at this stage. Riora. That's a second Rax. Smoothly cleaned up by the Luna. I think you got to ask yourself, I feel like you got to ban the Luna in situations like this. I know they literally banned like every other core under the sun, but they didn't ban the Luna. And Monet, he's had an absolute field day this game. If he moves with the BKB, Monet as well. Look at this damage. Oh my goodness. Fiend's grip. The Eclipse just continues to pound through onto Stanking. Stanking's gone. Rio, he killed the Shadow Demon. He did kill the Shadow Demon, but it really does not matter one bit. As this game is well and truly over. Jump in, they have the stun, a few hits, bring the Doom down low. They will get the snowball to buy some time, but the Sonic Wave flies out onto 2, flees down. Rio as well is not zipping out of this one, and GG. Well played is called. LFY take this game with a very, very convincing performance.